Hey, my friend, it's Gavin Mountford here, and in this training, I'm going to show you how to set up your Facebook group in 4 simple steps. This is also going to include the theory and some screenshots to show you how to do it. And then if you take a look under this video, you're going to see another video that's going to be more of an over-the-shoulder type of view. So make sure you watch all of the trainings to set up your Facebook group. So obviously, in the previous training, I told you that your homework was to create your own Facebook group and actually get it set up. So let's dive into this training now. So the first thing you want to do is choose a name for your group. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. You've just got to get it started. You know, the good news is that whatever you choose now, you can change it later. That's the benefit of a Facebook group. You can change the name later. So, just get it started. Just get moving with it now. And make sure you're branding you and not necessarily a business or a company or a product or a service, because it's much more powerful to brand you and attract people to you than it is to a product, service, or business opportunity. Ideally, tell people what the group is about and provide the solution in the title. And again, I'm going to give you a few examples in a second of different names. If you would like to, and you don't have to do this, it can work well, but also if you've got a long name, maybe you're best maybe to not do it, but use your name in the title if you can, like Gavin Mountford's 6-Step Social or Networking Superstars with Gavin Mountford, for example, might be something that I would use, and I have done in the past. The more niche and more specific you can be with your group, the better. You may want to start off a little bit more generic first and a little bit broader with a higher level topic, but the more niche and tight that you can get your group, the easier it's going to be when it comes to attracting people, because they're going to realize exactly what it is that you do is exactly what they're looking for. So here's a few group name examples. As I just mentioned, Gavin Mountford's Networking Superstars, Health and Fitness with Jackie Grant. Now that could just be health and fitness tips, for example. Real estate selling tips, dream life creation, online marketing for introverts, authors and writers helping each other group, how to get rid of headaches fast. Now, obviously, that is the benefit in the title, so people know exactly what it is about and who it's for. And if they've got headaches and they're looking to get rid of headaches, they know that that is right for them. How to build a successful business online with Bob Stephen. And again, you may not need to put your name in it because that is quite a long group name. So, for example, that could just be how to build a successful business online. If you'd like to put your name in it, you can. Entirely up to you. Okay, so step 2, once you've chosen your name, go to Facebook and create your group. The way that you do that is you can either go to facebook.com/bookmarks/groups and then click on the create group button, or you will find groups in the left-hand sidebar of your homepage. So click on create group, and then you're going to fill out some different options. So step 3.1 is to type in your group name. So whatever you chose from step 1, type that in. And again, remember, you can change it later. Step 3.2 is to make it a private group. So you can have a public group or you can have a private group. What we're going to be doing right now is going to need you to be a private group, because there's benefits to having both public and private, or either or. But we are going to be essentially using your group to attract leads to you, and ideally they're not going to be able to see what's inside of the group, so they're going to need to join the group first in order to see the content, and then we can make that as almost like we can put your lead magnet inside of the group, and somebody's got to join your group in order to get access to your free guide or your free gift or your free video, etc. as well. So make it a private group. You can change that later, and again, there's benefits for both. You may decide to go the public route later, but I recommend make it private right now. Then 3.3, make the group visible so people can search for it, people can find it. 3.4, click on the pin to shortcuts button and mark that checkbox. And then over on the left-hand side of Facebook, once you've created your group, you should be able to find your group easy in the shortcuts. And then 3.5, add one person to your group. Now, I don't think you have to do this now. You used to have to. Facebook used to make it mandatory that you added one person, but make sure it's a friend or make sure it's a business colleague, but make sure you have their permission first to add them into the group. If you don't know anybody, maybe you know somebody inside of our own community, you could add them. But again, make sure you ask their permission first. Do not just add people randomly, otherwise you will get in trouble with Facebook. And one really important thing, please do not just add me to your group just because we've got hundreds, if not thousands of people going through this training. There's a lot of groups being created, and if I was added to many different groups, I would just get completely overwhelmed with notifications. So please do not add me to your group, but find somebody to add. And then 3.6 is click on create and actually create your group. And then once you've created your group, you will find your group. You can search in the search bar at the top, and it may take a little bit of time, an hour or so for your group to show up. It may take 5 or 10 minutes. And as I said a minute ago, you can find your group in the sidebar under shortcuts. All right, so go set up your group. It's very easy to do. You can change it later. You can change the name later as well, but it means that you've got it done. And once you've done it, once it's completed, go on over to the 6 Step Social Facebook group and post. Tell us about it. Post your link to your group. Tell us what you've created and let us celebrate with you. I'm excited to see what you do. Gavin Mountford, I'll see you in the next training. Bye-bye.